Hello everyone, I seize this opportunity to welcome you to Politics and Politicians on Okeogun Multimedia Television. Okeogun Multimedia Television is committed to promoting social, cultural, political, educational heritage of Okeogun. I welcome you to Politics and Politicians, and today joining me remotely is the chairman of Ẹgbẹ́ Àjọṣepọ̀ fún Ìtẹ̀síwájú Gbogbo wa, Engineer Dauda Olaifa. Engineer Dauda Olaifa, you are welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you very much, presenter, for bringing me onto the program.
It is conspicuous that you've been moving around, and no doubt that your voices are loud enough. Now, could you please tell me how you have been able to carry the youths and the women along? Because it is very important to carry women, because they say women are the sort of the universe, so to say. So and at the same time, youths are also very important. So when it comes to struggles like this, what have you been able to do to carry women and youth along?
Yes, you are right to say that women and youth are very, very vital. In the actual sense, women and youth form the bulk of the voters in a situation like this. And we've tried to bring in women onto our platform. This platform, which was formed about 5 months ago, uh, there are there are some women on the platform which we are still not satisfied with the quantity of women on the platform, and we are doing our best to bring them in.
Among your executive members, do you have a woman at all?
We have women in our executive platform.
How many of them?
We have about let me say about five or so on the platform.
All right. The next question I would like to ask is that, based on my observation, and, I also believe that majority of the people will have been observing that as well. Moving around, making these agitations would cost you staggering amount of money. So what's your source of income? Are you sure you are not being sponsored by politicians for personal gains? What your source of fund is? People would like to know.
This platform was when it was inaugurated, we agreed that we are not going to deal with the politicians, and we had stood by that. In fact, you cannot see any political uh, gaming on on the platform. And we are not saying the politicians are our enemies. No, they are our friends. In fact, we had to do with them, but we don't allow politics to be played on our platform. We have agreed that we are dealing with all of them and all of them, irrespective of what party you are. So they are all our own. And of course, we are not taking money from, we are not being sponsored by any politician.
This question that I want to ask you has been bothering my mind. Let's create this simple scenario. If APC and PDP give you the ticket, if APC and PDP give Okeogun the ticket, is that not a game? Politics is a dirty game. Is that not a game? Could that not be a game like, uh, the so-called the major zone, thereby going to the third party and support them massively? Is that not going to be like, a game against your zone if the two tickets are given to you? So what would you like to say about that?
The actual sense, a third party, or one used to call it third force, is usually a very delicate terrain to explore. And I don't think any third force, as at the moment, can survive Oyo State politics. So if we are given the two part, if the two major parties give us the ticket, that gives us a very good ground to win. Any two party, I mean, any town, any zone that has that opportunity to get the two parties giving him the ticket definitely is going to win.
Okay, absolutely. The next thing I would like to know, and I believe people would like to know, is the fact that let's assume I'm an APC person and the PDP gives tickets to a credible candidate from Okeogun. How are you going to convince me as a loyalist to my party to vote for a candidate from PDP? And the other way around, let's assume I'm a PDP person and APC gives the ticket to someone from Okeogun. How are you going to convince me as a PDP person to vote for a credible candidate from APC?
Um, there's one assurance I want to give listeners. Uh, any party that gives Okeogun ticket should be sure that he's going to win. Any party that gives us the ticket. So we are expecting tickets from the two of them or any of them. So because the kind of mobilization that we are going to give, in fact, in the history of Oyo State, that party that gives us the ticket will always, it will be on record that that has given it will be on record that we have given that party the highest vote ever.
Alright, ẹgbẹ́ àjọṣepọ̀ fún ìtẹ̀síwájú gbogbo wa has been advocating for power rotation. If eventually at the end of the day the power rotates truly and it moves from Ibadan but does not come to Okeogun, let's say it goes to other zone, let's say it goes back to Ogbomoso the way it had gone back to Ogbomoso in the past, what would you do? Have you planned for this?
Look, politicians are very, very intelligent, and they don't play their game without reasoning. Okeogun has 10 local governments. Ibarapa has 3 local government areas. The two of us are collaborating. That is 13 local government areas. Any party must reckon with 13 local government areas when it's looking for just 9 more to complete his requirement. So there's no party, I don't think there's any party that will go outside Okeogun, Ibarapa to give us that ticket. I don't think so. Politicians don't think like that. You see, so other zones, I'm not downplaying playing other zones, but that is how the politicians reason.
All right. The next question I would like to ask is that is Ẹgbẹ́ Àjọṣepọ̀ fún Ìtẹ̀síwájú Gbogbo wa trying to say that the governors who have ruled in the past did not do well? Are you trying to say there are gaps that you really want to fill? Are you saying the people from Okeogun are the ones that could do it better?
We already know. Let me take it from 1999 when we started this fourth republic. To date, uh, 4 governors had emerged from Ibadan, then 1 in between. That makes it 5. All of them outside Okeogun. Now, the governors, all of them perform according to their ability. So I won't say none of them has done anything for us, but they have performed according to their ability. And I can't blame them for that. That is their ability. Now, why we had to clamor is that each governor, when they come, they do, they always make sure that one thing or another is in terms of development is done in their area that you cannot blame them for. Okeogun is a very vast area, and I won't blame the governors for not being able to explore and develop Okeogun the way we expected. So it's based on that we said, okay, we have produced deputy governors for 5 consecutive times. Let us also do it and then see what we can do. And then we are going to, the assumption is that we have to explore some areas that those other governors didn't explore.
Thank you very much, Engineer Dauda Olaifa, for granting this interview. And I believe next time when we call you, you will definitely answer us.
Thank you very much. I'm always available. Anytime you call me, I'm available and I'll respond. Thank you very much.
All right, that's all on politics and politicians from Okeogun Multimedia Television. My name is MD Dolly. Till next time that we're gonna meet. Before I say goodbye, please go to www.okeogunmarket.com/business. This is actually for business owners who would like to have a web page so that people can actually place orders for your product from your web page, and at the same time this package comes with what I call smart business card. You don't just hold an ordinary business card. It has a QR code so that when your prospective clients scan it, it takes them to your webpage, and from there they can make the transaction that they want to make. Till next time that we're going to meet on politics and politicians, I say goodbye.